Hi everybody, and welcome back to Life is a Magic Mom. And this is day 2 of my Extraordinary by Design quest. This quest goes along with the book, The Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani. And he is also the founder of Mind Valley Academy, who does a lot of the quests and the master classes that I've attended and done. Today's class was about the difference between means goals, or goals that just help us make ends meet, I guess, or help us to attain the means to the end, I guess, is actually more how I want to put it, versus the end goal, which is the ultimate thing that we're trying to achieve. Hi, babe, I love you. So I wrote down 10 of my own, and Seth and I kind of share a few of these too, but I tried to keep these mostly to be just about my own stuff. And we may do a journey together later on, who knows? But right now, this is for mine. So, as a difference of making a means goal versus an ends goal, I had the example of we've been trying really hard to save money to buy a home or buy property, because ultimately what we want to do is going to involve property. So we've been focusing on how to bring more money in. But what if there's a different way that could present itself to us if we just focus on our end goal, which is ultimately living in our perfect environment and providing that for our family as well? And that opens up the ballgame in a huge amount. I could basically go in any direction to achieve that goal, including staying where we are right here. So it takes a lot of the pressure off as far as goal setting and the way that we've always been told that we have to do it. So my first goal, first and foremost, is to keep striving to love myself completely, no matter what that looks like. And we all have days where we don't feel so awesome. And then we have days where we do. Okay, so ultimately, that is a huge one for me. So no matter what that looks like, that is my end goal, is to love myself completely. Number 2, my next end goal is to be a better steward to my environment. We have been blessed with a beautiful place to live, and we often focus on other places, and our own environments kind of take a hit in that way. So that is my second goal, is to get that to a point where it's almost self-sustaining. So my third goal is to help people remove their own personal blocks to success and abundance. And that can take a lot of different forms. And as you know, I specialize in a lot of different things. So it makes what I do a little bit more versatile, and I can custom build programs for each individual person based on the things that they need. So ultimately, that is my goal as far as that goes. My fourth goal is to always strive to be the best example of living my truth. And my truth, not what you think my truth is, but what my truth is actually to me. And that's been a big one for me to sort of pick apart and help differentiate to myself what that means. Number 5 kind of goes along with number 3, but in a different way. I want to help people love their lives and their bodies. So in a way, 3 and 5 can kind of be stuck together. Number 6 was to create a safe haven for man and animal alike. Okay, so you all know I am a huge advocate for not only people, but for animals as well. And we've made huge strides over the last year to help live that life more in the open. And we're going to continue to keep doing that. This was actually my first one before I started adding all these other ones in, but ultimately up there with love myself completely would be to keep my marriage my number 1 priority. And that's not going to ever change. A lot of you don't underestimate the importance of the value of who you choose as a life partner. And it is a choice. Yes, we do find our one and only, but it's not guaranteed in every life. Some of us have to wait a lot of lifetimes in order to do it. Right, babe? But that has been huge for me as far as my personal growth goes, is knowing that no matter what, Seth has my back and he knows that I have his as well. So that has been the hugest rock as far as being able to keep myself on this healing process. Number 8 was to create a tribe built with love. Okay, so this has been a huge one for me, is I constantly feel like I'm pissing and moaning about the fact that I don't have enough people around me who get me. And in a way, that's just been me telling myself that I need to build it on my own. So I'm just going to keep telling my truth, and the people who resonate with that are going to find me in that way, and we'll build the family piece by piece if we have to. And it'll be stronger because of that. Family is not always the one you're born into. Sometimes we get lucky enough to be able to build it. So I choose to look at it that way instead. So number 9 was my example, which is live in my perfect environment, or our perfect environment, as far as, because we're kind of a package deal, Seth and I. And then my last one was kind of a combination of my bucket list. And I want to travel to all the energy centers in the world. So all of those high vibe places like Machu Picchu and Sedona. Sedona will probably be the first one since it's so much closer. But I want to travel more. So instead of focusing on how I'm going to make all those things happen, I'm just going to focus on those things. And the how will present itself. What we keep trying to talk ourselves out of is when we step on a path that's right for us, little things will start to happen that will help to further that if we just pay attention. We'll meet somebody who just happens to know someone in the same line, or that has a job, or has a place to stay, or, you know, there's always something that we can offer other people or they have to offer us. So if there's somebody that you keep thinking about, talk to them. They have a message for you. Follow those synchronicities, because I have a hard time believing that so much stuff is left up to coincidence. Don't you? What if it all was a message? Think of it that way and see how it changes for you. So your homework assignment for today, for this, is to, hi Brenda, is to list 5 things as end goals, not means goals. So make sure it is an end goal. 5 of them. And you can either personal message them to me, and that will count as your entry, or you can comment them below if you don't mind sharing them with all of the tribe. So that was day 2, guys. It was kind of a short and sweet compared to yesterday, but I kind of combined 3 days into one yesterday too. So I love all of you, and I'm so glad to have all of you here to join me while I am doing this, because it really does help me stay accountable for the things that I'm doing. So, go you. And, yeah, that's it, I guess. So, day 3 is going to be, I don't even remember what day 3 is about, so it'll be a surprise tomorrow. And that's it. Yeah, I think that's all for today. So I'll leave you guys with a little shot of our lovely view out here. The river is up a little bit today, and you can't really see the mountains, but you know, it still works, right? So I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. You guys have a fantastic evening, and I love you all.